Hey guys, so welcome to day 4. So what we're going to talk about today is deeper habit change, and what it actually takes to, I suppose, embed a new habit. So I think we can all agree 5 days is not going to embed a new habit, okay? There's lots of research around whether it takes 60 days or 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, okay? So depending on, I suppose, what it is that you are trying to achieve, we need to align that, I suppose, with what it is that we're doing. And for it to become a habit, we need to practice that activity frequently for it to become a habit. So personally, I'm a 60-day gal. I think that's really when you know that it has become a habit. 30 days is getting you into it, but when you know that it's part of your lifestyle, it's 60 days for me. Progression then is something, we look at it like learning a new language, okay, or learning to do something. We don't just go 0 to 60. When we start to learn a new language, we learn simple words and we progress, and then we start to learn the grammar and the different pronunciations and things like that. When you start to learn to ride a bike as a kid, you don't just get thrown on top of the saddle and off you go. You have to learn your balance, your confidence has to come along, and you start to feel how good it feels when you achieve that goal, and that spurs you on. And with that then becomes your confidence, I suppose, and your confidence grows with the progression that you're going to get with that. You're also going to come up against problems, okay? Life is life. Life will always throw curveballs at us. Work will be busy, the kids will be sick, you're going to have stress in the family, you're going to have days where things just don't go your way. There will always be something that will get thrown at you. It's never going to be a straight line to it. And that's where the support and the accountability comes in to pick you back up and pop you back on the track and keep you going toward your goal, and give you the motivation and the accountability that you need to help you get towards your goal. Otherwise, it's too easy. How many times have we all started things and we get into it a few days, something happens, and we say, right, start that tomorrow. Then it goes to another day. Oh, sure, look, it's the weekend, I'll start Monday. Snowballs. A week becomes a month, 1 month becomes 3 months, and then it's like, sure, it just doesn't work. So that's where the support and the accountability is key, and it's crucial. And it's keeping momentum going as well, guys, because it's tough. I'm not going to sit here for 1 minute and tell you that, it's easy. If it was, everyone would be doing it, and you wouldn't be required to put any effort into it. But the momentum and how we approach that is what is going to get you through it. And once we start to get into that momentum, and once we start to feel good, and once we start to see results, and we can see our goal in sight, that's what will keep the momentum going for you. That's where you truly have started to make it a habit and one of your, I suppose, lifestyle changes and daily habits. Another part I want to look at is, what have we learned over the last few days? What have you learned about yourself and the lessons that we've learned? What has it thrown up for you? Are you consistent, or did the wheels fall off, or did you try to jump off in your usual timely manner, or did you keep going? Obviously, if you're still here, you did keep going, and fair play. But we all have this little kind of tick of, we get to a certain point and it's like, what will I do? So what have you learned from that? What have you learned about yourself? Your confidence grows as well as you get further and further into it, and the little changes that you can see. And 5 days is a relatively short time, but you can still see really good results, and I suppose just gains in little ways of breaking habits and becoming confident about your ability to go that bit further with it, and that in turn will feed into the momentum as well for you. And when we look at our 12-week goal, we can look then and say, what have I done to align myself with this 12-week goal? Where am I at now? What do I have to overcome? What obstacles possibly are in my way? So what I would say is, think about yourself in those 12 weeks. Who are you? Where are you? How do you feel? How do you look? Be as really, really descriptive in your imagination, in your mind. A lot of busy ladies are, at the moment, with the current climate, we are not really getting dressed up that much. Makeup may not be worn. The lines have been blurred at home with office and home life. And getting dressed up is a bit of a chore at the moment. So future pace yourself to a night out, a family event, date night even, that you feel excited to get dressed up. You feel excited to try your clothes on again. You know, future pace yourself to a point where you want to wear that dress. You want to put on that top, you know, and get into those little skinny jeans, if that's what it is. But think about it and get excited about it. Visualize, take it out of the wardrobe, hang it up. So it's got something real in front of you. It's tangible, it's in front of you. And what you've achieved in the 5 days, think of, if you keep going, what you could achieve in 12 weeks. And that's where the magic happens. Doing it in 5 days is just a little snippet of what can be achieved when you put your mind to it. And you get the basics in place. And we can do that with anything. We can future pace with anything. We just need to get ourselves into that mindset of, this is what I want, and this is how I'm going to look, and this is how I'm going to feel. And then all that's stopping you is you. So that is day 4, ladies. I will see you on day 5.